Hey everybody, Coach Wharton here with onlinebikecoach.com, and I just got off the bike from a Tour de France little mini mimic that we do in July to basically mimic the stages of the Tour de France. And most of the hills that we climbed today were going to be held in the threshold intensity. I'm just going to show you some of the biometric data that is present, especially with the Moxy, which is just one of my absolute favorite peripherals. I've got it on my left lower lateralis, and what we can see here is the saturation is in the pretty decent 19 or 20% range, and as we add the watts, power goes up, and we've got power in the 260s, 270s, 250s. What we've got is a nice desaturation, and then you can see that it's down into the single digits. Now that has everything to do with placement, and I need to be more consistent, but the main thing to look at is it's fairly flat and steady. That's plus or minus, what, 1%, give or take. Now when we look at the hemoglobin, which is the orange or maroon colored line, you can see that it's steadily rising, all right? And that's because we're having to push more and more freshly oxygenated blood to process the Krebs cycle in the muscles. When we look at traditional heart rate, you can see that it's actually fairly flat, and it even decreases a little bit over time. But that hemoglobin just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Anyway, this was exactly what I wanted. It is a threshold style interval, and when we reset the zoom, you can see that the highs are all in the recoveries. They're well above 75%. The lows are in the 6s, in the 7s, and things like that. Here's one that was steadily declining over time, and what happened here is it's just basically I was working pretty hard and getting some fatigue in. You can see the steady rise in hemoglobin as well. Anyway, kind of an interesting little deal. I use it every day. The clients that I've got who own Moxys use it every day, indoors and out, and it's a very acute substitute for lactate, which is invasive because lactate requires needles. Anyway, that's about it. I hope you have a good rest of your day and enjoy the ride.